Well, Gail and I decided that we've been in New York a month now, so it'd be good to
like 4 weeks.
I'll let people at home with their calculators do the math on that.
Oh, like you.
But you can figure out, 4 weeks a month, whatever it is. But we're still alive. We're in New York. We've only been mugged 6 times, I think.
We need video. I'm shaking my head.
Gail, for the record, Gail is shaking her head. We didn't turn video on this time. So our plan is to send these little audio, maybe add some video updates to give proof of life for everyone and just let you know what's going on here in New York, how things are going on this little adventure. We have no idea how this is going to go.
Yep.
Either
True.
Us living in New York.
Yes. Yeah. That hurt.
Or us trying to record this thing.
Working in New York.
Yeah.
Parenting in New York.
Yeah. Living in New York.
Yeah. All the things.
All those things. So we are going to try to send sort of regular updates.
All right. We'll see.
We are not at the point.
We tried this one time.
We are not at all prepared to commit to a frequency with which
True.
we'll do this.
That's true. Yeah, fair.
But it seemed like it could be fun, and a lot of people asked us to send updates. So we're going to start with this. So we are, what are we? We're at the end of July here. We got here at the end of June.
Yep.
And has it been as crazy as you thought it would be?
That's a really good question. I don't know exactly how to answer that because it's been incredibly overwhelming in so many ways, but also easier than I expected in a lot of ways. So I don't know. I mean, I feel like Hildy Takes Manhattan is the right way to go with this. Let's all look at Hildy for guidance in this. Hildy's our dog, by the way.
Yeah, so one thing we were not prepared for, Gail was alluding to, is the fact that when we brought our Great Pyrenees up here,
who's 85 pounds.
For the record, in case our apartment landlords are listening,
she's a mix.
We've never had her certified as
she's
a Great Pyrenees.
Yeah.
And when we filled out
she's a rescue.
That rental agreement that, we put rescued animal.
Yeah, she's a rescue.
Mixed breed.
Right. I mean, there's no genetic testing.
We genuinely believe that. We've never had her tested. Some would say she strongly resembles a Great Pyrenees.
It's true. Yeah, I mean, she's white, she's fluffy, but so many other dogs are.
We didn't do 23andMe. We don't know what's
there's no
going
wisdom
on.
panels. No.
Correct.
Right. So anyway.
Tell them about how Hildy has taken
over. If you just saw her. So, she really, really, really is so happy about all the smells here. And people love her. Love her. Everybody wants to pet her, hug her. And honestly, what do you say to people who are afraid of her or the people that were glad are afraid of her?
That's right. People would probably want to be afraid of her.
Right, but that's really fewer than what you expected. Most people are really excited. Lots of people ask what kind of breed she is, and it's really high praise. High praise.
Yeah.
Hugs, photo ops. She's had many photo ops.
Yeah, so it turns out we've told some of you that the neighborhood we live in, this little area of Manhattan called Hamilton Heights, named after John
Alexander
Q. Heights.
Hamilton.
Okay, no, it's named after Alexander Hamilton. His house.
Hamilton.
It's Gail singing. His house is not far from us.
About 15 minutes walk.
But we are right on the Hudson River on a street called Riverside Drive and 145th Street. So we're toward the north part of the island. Anyway, the part we're in is a heavily Hispanic community. Lots of Spanish speakers all over the place.
Yeah.
And the number of Hispanic-speaking grandmothers
who love Hildy.
Who stopped me to ask if they could take pictures, but not in English.
Jason will post a picture of her because she is that fluffy, and you will also want to hug her. But you have to come to New York to do that.
They asked me this in Spanish, so I am learning, can I take a photo with your polar bear?
Yeah, their kids or grandkids interpret,
So
because obviously Jason.
No bueno.
No bueno. Taco Bell.
That's
Taco Bell menu is his Spanish.
There's a Taco Bell 3 blocks from us. I'm excited about that. But Hildy is, she's been hugged. She's been petted by so many people in this community. So many pictures taken of her. Hopefully she's getting royalties or something from all that.
I doubt it, but that's okay.
I'm not sure. But yeah, she is by far the biggest star of the Manley family.
It's true. Yes, by far.
Our money was on Evangeline hitting it big
because of course, right.
Because she's just got that kind of personality and all that.
But it's Hildy.
Yeah, so far Hildy wins. But Hildy, it's not been all just sunshine and rainbows for Hildy.
Oh, yeah. She, apparently 4th of July here lasts about a week, a month.
We're
fireworks pretty much every night.
We're going on 4 weeks now.
Doesn't care for. So that is one thing about New York. And Jason, one of your friends told you that, is getting used to the noise. There's noise, but it's not terrible. Like there's kind of comfort in numbers here, which I felt skeptical about when I was told that, but it's true. When's the last time you were alone? Like literally either in an apartment.
I did use the bathroom earlier.
Okay, or out in the city. Like took a walk, took a train, took a car, in a building, in an office,
that's the odd thing.
Anything.
You go out for a walk, you're not ever by yourself.
And not with one person.
Always,
not with one person.
People, which is weird, but for the most part, it does add some sort of layer of almost safety and comfort to the thing.
It's totally true.
Because you hear all the stories about New York and you think the worst.
But there's just people out living their lives, and I was like, we're just rambling on this, and that's okay. But Riverside Park is right across from us, and it's this park that stretches the entire west side of Manhattan, the island, along the Hudson River. And it's such a hangout for people. And we'll be out walking Hildy, because, we do that a couple times a day, obviously. And there are friend and family groups out there playing dominoes. They'll have a board, like some of them have brought camp chairs, and some of them are sitting on park benches. They have charcoal grills set up, and this is like right on the side of a street. Or they have food, and they're all just meeting up. And then on Sundays there is I don't even know I don't know music well enough, but I mean drums, horns, everything right down the street from us. And there's a lady on a mic just singing her
heart. It's a party,
and it's amazing. I mean, she's good. And they're just, like, I think because they don't have backyards, they just come out and the park is their yard and they're just living life, and it's really enjoyable.
Yeah, there's a definite energy to the whole area.
Yeah, that's true.
That's interesting.
People say that. It's not just a thing.
Right. Yeah, no, it's always going. It's
always going.
People. It's like a machine.
Yeah.
But we are, again, we're doing well. We are, surprised that maybe we shouldn't have been. That Hildy has been such a big hit here in the neighborhood.
Yep.
People are
that was
recognize
surprising.
her when we're out to walk her.
Dogs everywhere.
Yeah, but we are almost settled in our apartment. We've got most of our furniture in, and it's funny just dealing with all the deliveries. We can maybe share some of those adventures.
Yeah,
another time.
Deliveries are a whole other.
Yeah, it's a whole way of life, and just kind of create a level of craziness.
Because you have no car. Well, we opted to not bring a car because parking here. I think that might be a whole discussion about parking. Yeah,
parking we're learning about. Maybe we can talk some other time. But we have learned that for all the great ethnic food here in New York City, and there's a ton that we've loved.
Yes.
We need to just go ahead and leave desserts to the Americans.
That is very true.
The desserts,
we know sugar.
Yeah, that's right.
We know sugar better than anyone.
If you want diabetes, you don't go to the Mediterranean place.
You don't.
Come to us.
No.
We're going to give you the cake that's going to take care of you. So we have learned not to.
We have eaten at many types of restaurants, and America does desserts real well.
Yeah. So
our reputation for diabetes and obesity comes by.
we earn it. We're not just backdooring.
And we do it well. We do it well.
Right. There's a reason we've got such high insulin rates.
Yeah.
Like
I don't often turn down dessert, but I'm learning to. Learning.
That's been good. People have been kind to us so far.
Yeah.
And, it's been pretty crazy. Just the few churches we visited, how friendly people have been.
Yeah. Welcoming.
We've been invited to all kinds of things.
Yeah.
We went to our first Yankees game with the church group.
Yep. Evangeline had her first play date via Subway, thanks to this really sweet family at a church.
Evangeline took a Subway ride to go play with
not by herself.
3 other kids.
Stop calling CPS.
That's true. Yeah. We do have a little ID tag on her in case we lose her, so we can track her. It's like they do for the animals, right?
I don't know. Maybe.
I don't know.
It's not a microchip. Not there.
But God has been faithful to us, providing community and people that
because that's the hardest part.
Yeah, that have cared and reached out and asked us to meet with them and
invited us to do things,
all kinds of things. Our very first time at church here, we were just telling some friends today. Very first church we visited, there happened to be that young family there from Guyton, Georgia. Firefighter, his wife, and 2 kids from Guyton.
And I mean, I don't know what a small church in Savannah is, but a regular sized church, let me back up. A mega church in New York has about 500 people because the space is so small. Or I should at least speak for Manhattan. I don't know the outer boroughs. So the first church we visited maybe had 40 people.
Yeah.
So the fact that 4 of them were from Guyton was pretty
A
remarkable.
solid tenth of the
A
congregation.
tenth of the
was
congregation.
from Guyton,
And then
Georgia. It's
us as
amazing.
visitors, another 4.
But it's just all these little moments of
Yeah.
God's grace to us.
Yep.
Just in these first couple of weeks. But by far, Gail and I would both tell you the hardest thing is, you know, being away
Community.
from friends and
CBC.
all the people we got
Yeah.
to know, our church, our friends back in Savannah. So
But also, God has met that need by having some visitors from Savannah. We've been here 4 weeks and had 3 families that happen to be in NYC that are Savannah
that's right.
friends.
Already 3 visitors.
3
from
visitors
Savannah,
who happened to be in the city, and
all
it
in
was
the first month.
wonderful to see
Crazy.
familiar faces.
Yeah, no, it's been so good. Yeah,
That's just
that
another
part's
way
been awesome.
God, yeah,
Yeah, God is really
where we
taken care of us.
really needed that.
Well, yeah, that's good. So anyway, we just want to let you know we are doing well. We are hanging in there. God has been faithful so far, and we do want to encourage you to please, you know, reach out if you have questions or
If you're in NYC,
if you come to New York City,
let
we'd love
us
to see you.
know.
We'll be trying to send some updates about some of our other adventures as things go along. We'll do
There's
it.
a lot. It's been a learning curve.
Yeah.
A fun learning curve, but
Or who knows? You know, if nobody wants to listen to this, and quite frankly, why
we'll
would
just
they?
listen to ourselves.
Exactly.
We're gonna do this and listen to ourselves.
For posterity's sake,
Yeah.
we will record
Or
this.
as punishment when our children are misbehaving,
That's
they
even-
will listen to us talk.
That's even better.
I
That's
actually
right.
really like that.
Okay, you know what? Never mind. You can turn this off at this point. Never turn this on again
Ever
as far
again.
as we're concerned.
This is for the children.
That's right.
It's character
They
building.
are our future.
That's right.
We will teach them well.
Yeah.
Let them lead the way. But thank you for all of you who have reached out and just asked us about how we're doing. And
And those who are praying for us.
yes, and
'cause we
thank you
appreciate that.
for praying for us. It is hugely important.
Yeah.
But we will,
In a hugely unchurched area, and
yeah.
it's a blessing and a privilege to be here.
Yeah, we are hoping to be a light and salt in this community, and we'll
Yeah.
see how it goes. But we will hopefully talk to you soon. So thanks for those who have asked for updates. We'll send this out, and hopefully this helps scratch that itch for an update that you had.
And if not, it's punishment for our children.
That's right. And if not, our children
You're welcome.
will love this. All right. Talk to you later. Bye bye.